we had 10,000 people in one day sign up in this period. 55,000 have joined the military. There is no more DEI. It's back to a meritocratic. If you look at the commercials, it's be all you can be, people jumping out of helicopters, scenes of combat. There's no more women pregnant in flight suits or DEI indoctrination or trans stuff. It's all gone. And the result is that there's been a new mood. So what I'm getting at, if you survey the global scene in the West, this is not a good time to suggest that the West can't be counted on or you would like to distance itself. It's because what's going on is kind of a military renaissance and a waking up that China poses an existential threat, as does the China-Russia-Iran alliance. And they've made enormous strides to deter and to make them weaker and us stronger.
See, that's a stunning thing that you've just told us, that American recruiting and retention has turned right around. Yeah. That tells you something about the soul of the nation, I would have thought.
Yeah, it does. And what people did not want to disclose in the Biden administration, it's very hard to find the data, but it's discoverable that of this 55,000 shortfall, about 90% were rural, middle-class white males that felt that the DEI, the drumming out of people who had natural COVID immunity but refused to get either the mRNA initial shots or the boosters. I think there was 8,500 of them. That was the group that felt, and they were multi-generational families. Their grandfathers that typically had fought in Vietnam. The father fought in the first Gulf War. The kids fought in Afghanistan, Iraq, and the young 18-year-olds wanted to follow in that tradition. And remember, in Afghanistan and Iraq, if you look at the fatality breakdowns, white males died at about 75% of all deaths. That's double their demographics in the general population. And yet that administration, the prior one, deliberately alienated that one group. And when you don't alienate them and you say, we're not going to judge people by their tribe, and you say we did the prior administration did look for white privilege and white supremacy in the ranks, and then quietly a year later released a report written by more people on the left that they found no such cabal, but they had alienated that group. And when you don't alienate them, now they have made up their own shortfall. All the other groups by ethnic affiliation had been pretty steady, but that group, which we count on for good or I don't know how you would want to term, but we count on that particular demographic to go to ungodly places like Kandahar or Fallujah, or be stationed in the Red Sea, and they want to be in combat, and now they're back in just spectacular numbers. And there's a whole mood in the country right now. If you look at the defense contractors, Anduril, for example, the Silicon Valley, and now it's building drones, it's building all sorts of new weapons, and the types of people who are in the defense industry, when you look at them, they have long hair, they're techies, they're not your Northrop necessarily, General Dynamics, Lockheed, Raytheon, traditional executives. So there's kind of a sense that this administration has invited people who you would associate with the left and saying, you people may not like us, but you were being regulated to death, and the Europeans were picking on you, and we're going to let you do whatever you want. We've got deregulation, we've got tax incentives. We want you to make money and make us money, and we want you to develop products that help your country defend itself. And it's been amazingly successful.